Hi, welcome to the Retirement Matters blog. My name is Dave Grant. I am the founder of Retirement Matters, which is a financial planning and an investment management company in Barrington, Illinois. Today we're talking about the TRS AAI plan. This is just for you teachers, and I hope that you appreciate this topic because we're talking about how big is your payout if you decide to take one, and how does that subsequently change your pension. So one of the big questions I get asked when I start talking to teachers about their pension and the possibility of a payout, the major question is, well, how big is that payout going to be? And the knock-on question is, well, if I take that payout, how is it going to affect my pension? Well, chances are is your pension is probably one of the biggest portions of your retirement savings. So you want to be really careful with what you're doing to adjust it. And if you decide to take a payout, is it actually going to work into your plan? So a lot of analysis needs to go into deciding, should you stick with your pension or should you take the buyout and have a revised pension? So let's talk about this lump sum payment that you'll get from the AAI plan. This lump sum payment has to come from somewhere. And what you're doing is you're changing the cost of living adjustment on your pension. You are going from a 3% compounded cost of living adjustment, and you're going to change to a 1.5% simple adjustment. We covered what that meant in one of the last videos. But because of that difference between what those different benefits will be over the long term of your pension, TRS is going to calculate what the difference is going to be based on your age and your pension amount. And then they're going to take 70% of that difference over your lifetime and give it to you as a cash benefit. Whether you take it as cash is up to you. You can also roll it over to a retirement account, but it does become a lump sum amount of money that you can do with as you please, rather than just having a pension paid out over time. So how is this lump sum payout calculated? Let's run some things on the screen and I'll take you through it. So TRS has got a pretty unique calculation on how to determine what this lump sum is going to be. First, they're going to start the calculation of what your initial monthly pension payment is going to be, and then they take some actuarial assumptions that they make about your future, which includes life expectancy, and also what rate of return they think that you can get throughout your retirement, and they calculate that number out. Now, these assumptions that TRS makes, they're standardized for everybody. So you've got this 3-year window, which started in January 1st, 2019, rolls all the way through until June 30th, 2021, and they are using the same standards for everyone. So they're basing this lump sum payouts based on your age, your retirement date, and it's going to be based on the pension and the 3% compound that you get over your lifetime. So let's use an example. So if you retired on June 1st, 2019, you were 60, and your initial monthly pension payment is $3,000, your AAI payment that's going to come to you is going to be just under $102,000. However, if you were to retire on June 1st, 2019, but you were 55 instead of being 60, and your initial monthly pension payment was $6,000 versus $3,000, your AAI payment is going to be $228,000 and change. So it doesn't matter when you retire. You could be retiring earlier. If your pension is bigger, you're going to get a larger payout. So the age at which you retire does have a slight impact, but your pension amount is really going to be the large driving force as to what amount you're going to get as a lump sum payment. Now, based on all the examples that we just went through and the numbers that you may have at your disposal, don't do this by yourself. TRS is going to have really accurate numbers. They'll be able to project what your pension would be, and they'll run it through their systems and be able to give you a really accurate number of what your payout's going to be. They're then going to run side-by-side comparisons of here's what your pension will be if you take the buyout, here's what it'd be if you don't take the buyout, here's the difference annually on a cumulative basis. They're going to give you a lot of numbers to look at. That alone can be confusing because if you look at it in a silo effect, it may not be the best option for you, but if you take it into the picture of your whole plan, it actually may be the best option for you, or vice versa. It may look really good on the surface, but if you take it into the bigger picture of your plan, it may not actually work. So I would suggest that you go to TRS and have them run your numbers and get numbers of what your pension is going to be if you don't take a change, what it's going to be if you do take the change, and what your buyout's going to be. And then work with a financial advisor, find one that's a specialist in teachers, and make sure that this pension buyout fits into the larger portion of your financial plan. The next video in this series is, well, if you take a buyout, how do you take this into your plan and not run out of money? We'll be covering that next time. My name is Dave Grant. You can find me at retirementmattersillinois.com, and I'll see you next time.